Peace. It's Terrell Line Martial Arts Academy, and today, International Women's Day. In the middle of Women's History Month, we're going to deal with the history of a woman and her creation of a martial art. And the origins of Wing Chun, as it is told, the folklore is that in the 1700s, there was a woman who was born by the name of Moy who joined the monastery. So she ended up becoming a nun among Shaolin Monastery. And during that time, there was a oppressive regime called the Qing Dynasty, which they really disliked. Imagine outlawing guns or weapons, and then also outlawing, why does that sound so weird? And then also outlawing your ability to learn how to defend yourself. So they studied martial arts in secret in the monastery.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Moy was inspired by the fighting of a snake and a crane to look at these two fighting arts of crane style kung fu and snake style kung fu and watch how these two arts fight and interact, and decided to take bits and pieces of different techniques from these two arts. Now, Moy, from what I heard, Moy was a great fighter in her own right. I mean, she got hands, she could get down. She was able to take bits and pieces from these two arts and combine it into one art, which actually that is revolutionary in its thinking. That makes Wing Chun a mixed martial art. Wait a minute, Wing Chun, a mixture of two arts, a mixture of martial arts, MMA. First MMA confirmed. And Moy is the mother of MMA. She decided to combine these two arts to make up a new art that would deal with certain principles that could be easily transmitted and taught to everybody, and could take the ordinary person and turn them into an extraordinary person in a short amount of time. Emperor Pilaf, he caught wind of this and then gathered together all of the 7 Dragon Balls in order to make his wit. Shanlan of the Fire Nation decided to burn the monastery because they were looking for the avatar. Emperor Shanlan decided to destroy the monastery, burned it down, and then all of the monks had to flee. And so Moy ran off into the mountains. It says that somebody by the name of Yim Wing Chun was born, and she was a part of this tofu shop. She would bring food to Moy. Yim Wing Chun then eventually ran into somebody. Some accounts call this person a warlord, other accounts call this person a bully, but either way, this person wanted to take Yim Wing Chun on as his bride. She had no say in the matter. So, women's suffrage wasn't a thing, women's rights wasn't a thing, equality wasn't a thing, and it's crazy because as much as things change, it seems as if things still remain the same. As a whole, the world needs a better respect for women, and the world is in the condition that it is due to its lack of respect. And it's in this whole notion of yin and yang, feminine and masculine. These two things need to work together. And the problem is there's been too much masculine, or in some areas either too much feminine, but they have not been working together. Two energies need to work together to bring about a balance and harmony. Moy caught wind of this and wanted to teach Yim Wing Chun this fighting art. She was able to overcome somebody who was stronger than her, someone who was faster than her, someone who was quicker than her, and that was proof that the art did what it was supposed to do. So Yim Wing Chun, now having her freedom, now she is able to marry out of love. The person that she married was Long Bak Chow. Yim Wing Chun taught her husband the art, and then when he began to teach the art to others, it not having a name, he decided to name it after his wife, Wing Chun. Now, see, these are not just two regular people, but these are actually two revolutionaries. They decide to stand up in the face of injustice. And it's in the principles of Wing Chun, it's in the code of conduct. You must stand up for those who cannot stand up for themselves. You must stand up against injustice. You must stand up for righteous principles. Spider-Man said it best. Actually, technically, Uncle Ben, R.I.P., with great power
comes great responsibility.
As we do this art, we keep the memory of Wing Chun alive, or we keep the memory of the woman of the women who first practiced the art alive. We keep the memory of fighting for justice, for freedom, for equality, for all people alive. We keep the memory of fighting for the respect of women alive, and we keep the memory of fighting for balance for the entire human family alive. Because as Tupac said it,
and since we all came from a woman, got our name from a woman, and I came from a woman. I think it's time to kill for our women, time to heal our women, be real to our women.
I'm going side. Thank you for listening. If you like the video, then like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you see these socials on here, man. Follow us on IG and TikTok. Stop playing.